Yes. David, your story is very gripping. Let me put it that way. Not everybody knows your story, and I would like for us to start from what happened. You are a disability activist.
That's correct.
At what point was that decision taken?
Yeah, based on my experience, I was not born or I had no, anything to do with activism.
Yes.
It was by sheer
And you were
survival.
also not born disabled.
I was also not born with disability.
Yes.
Yeah, I went for a business trip in Freetown, Sierra Leone. And during the course of my stay, we were unfortunate to have been rounded up by the rebels, the RUF rebels, in which they captured me, including other Nigerians, and they cut off my 2 hands. In the process of cutting my 2 hands, they told me that I should go and tell Nigerian government to stop attacking them in the name of ECOMOG. And after watching other, Nigerians being, massacred before me, so I had to set my hand for amputation. So they cut the left hand, they cut the right hand. While I was crying and asking God for help, they said, "What must I call God?" They poured fuel on me and set me on fire. In Nigeria is a place where if there's a disability in a family, discrimination, stigma, isolation, marginalization, all these things will expand. So people with disabilities are on their own. Their family also are on their own. So some family members don't want people to know that they have their own with disability because of how the society perceive them.
I understand that there's a national disability bill waiting presidential assent, and the president is yet to sign.
Yeah, this is 18 years we've been struggling to secure a legislation that will protect Nigerians with disabilities from discrimination and harmful practices. We are talking about more than 25 million Nigerians with disabilities.
25 million?
Yes, with 80%.
That means almost 1 in 10 of...
one in,
1 in 10 Nigerians
yes, living one form of disability or the other.
Where are all these people? Have they been hiding from this?
80% are living in rural areas with minimal access to social infrastructure. I've shared with you how families dodge their own. The other day, the Ministry of Health told us that more than 40% of Nigerians are living with one form of psychosocial disability. These are different forms of disability that manifest in different ways.
I need not tell you that you can't even go anywhere now because we will get to the heart of this matter. Welcome back to the other news. SLK is ready to pass his message across, but we're having a gripping conversation here with the inspiring David Anyaele. You have seen firsthand what political crisis can cause in a country and how innocent people can suffer it. It's a failure of politics that led to what you've gone through.
Exactly.
So what would be your advice to Nigerians who are pitching tent here, there, and everywhere and stroking the fire of discord and disharmony and disunity all in the name of politics? What would be your advice?
Politics is about interest. Your interest, not another person's interest. That is to say, what is a candidate going to provide for me if he's elected as a leader? So what that means is that you consider yourself, you consider your wife, you consider your children, you consider your mom, you consider your father, you consider your siblings.
Immediate and extended.
Immediate and extended family members.
What do we stand to gain?
What do we stand to gain before you cast your vote? Therefore, it does not require quarreling. It does not require abuse. It does not require fake news. It does not require, fighting. It does not require killing. It does not require destruction of property. Because it's all about you.
Yes.
What you're able to do, whoever you voted for today, will determine how your life will be in the next 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, even 20 years. And that is why I'm encouraging the young people in this country. If you're 18 years today, this is an opportunity for you to define your future. Yes. That is to say, whosoever you feel that can help you
that best represent your interest,
create the kind of future you desire, that is what you should be able to discuss, not to fight.
Thank you so very much. In fact, you put that perfectly well. What has constantly spurred you to thrive, to succeed? There are people who are listening who may borrow a thing or two. You know, what has been your motivation so far?
And I keep on deepening my knowledge. It helped me to renew my faith, to renew my mind. Because there are certain things you cannot achieve without the renewal of your brain. That is to say, to reconstruct the way you think, the way you see, mindset, the way you relate with people, and the way you understand yourself and your situation. That was what helped me. I was able to go back to business. I opened my business again. I started from Show Market before it got burnt. I was able to open shop. From opening shop, I started doing monogramming. From monogramming, I started also doing importation. But while I was doing all this, you know, many people with disabilities were also coming to me for help. And I discovered that it is not easy for family members to rehabilitate their own with disability, depending on the nature of disability. Yeah. Imagine my own type of disability, which crumpled the whole family resources just to help me. That was how we set up our organization, the Center for Citizens with Disability, which is advocacy group. What we do is we conduct research, we identify issues of critical importance to people with disabilities, and then begin to engage stakeholders for them to create change. Because what we promote is inclusive society that is free from discrimination on the grounds of disability. So what we do is that we support state actors. Take, for instance, the INEC. Currently, we are doing what we call mapping of PWD needs for 2019 general election. Yeah. If you're a blind person, a deaf person, a physical. So what we are doing is that in 7 states, including Gombe, Kano, Lagos, River State, Enugu, and Abia.
In fact, you just raised an important point because someone like you, how do you thumbprint?
That is the thing. So we're engaging the INEC, you know, to ensure that appropriate, you know, accommodation is created to ensure all people with disabilities participate in 2019 general election. So
this discussion with you has been very, very revealing. One more time, thanks for coming on the show. Thank you. All right.